Hey everyone, this is Rosic the Weatherman, and I'm going to give you the March outlook for the entire country. And this time around, let's start off with precipitation instead of temperatures. So, precipitation-wise, it looks like that the majority of the rain is going to be concentrated in the Midwest over into the Ohio Valley and the interior Northeast, where above precipitation is expected for March. Places that are going to see drier than conditions are going to be the southern states along the Gulf Coast, including Florida over into Texas, unfortunately. The Florida drought is actually getting much worse than it was at the beginning of the year and the end of December, along with southern Georgia. That's also been pretty bad in terms of little to pretty much no rainfall. So the Florida and Georgia, the drought there is kind of like worsening, and I don't think a lot of precipitation is going to come in the picture for the majority of March. So unfortunately, drier than normal conditions will prevail in that area. Also along the rest of the Gulf Coast, and unfortunately back into Texas, drier than normal conditions. Other than that, the rest of the northeast mid-Atlantic states over into the Central Plains and over into the western parts of the country, about normal conditions for precipitation. So there's an equal chance of either seeing above, below, or just normal rainfall amounts for the month of March. Okay, and as temperatures are concerned, it looks like that the majority of the country, after the first week or so, is going to see warmer than average temperatures. And this is mainly going to be concentrated over in the eastern two-thirds of the country, anywhere from the East Coast all the way to the front range of the Rockies, where just above average temperatures are expected. So 70s, probably 80s are going to start showing up in the southern parts of the states, maybe up to the mid-Atlantic, places like maybe Lexington, Kentucky, D.C., over in St. Louis, they might hit 80 degrees once or twice by the end of March. The upper Midwest, after a cool start to the month, is going to warm up supposedly by the end of the month. They could hit 50s, 60s possibly, and then the rest of the Northeast could see 50s, 60s, and 70s. And then the southern parts of the country along the Gulf Coast are going to see 70s and possibly 80s coming into the picture for the latter part of the month. The only place that could see below average temperatures is actually California. I don't really know why, but I think it has to do with just an onshore flow kind of thing. So either that or just they're forecasting below average temperatures for California. That's what I saw. And stuff. So other than like the immediate West Coast and the front range of the Rockies to the East Coast, pretty much the rest of the Rocky Mountains, average temperatures, more so. So that's what it looks to be for the month of March. And storms this upcoming month, big storm right now moving into the Midwest, going into the Northeast. Then we'll have another storm coming in this upcoming weekend for the first weekend of March. Other than that, the next 2 weeks are relatively kind of quiet. We could have another storm or two come in over the next 2 weeks into the Midwest and Northeast. After that, it's hard to say. Models are hard of forecasting out more than 2 weeks. So, in that, that's pretty much it for the March outlook. Obviously, spring starts on the 22nd of March, and after that, we'll be rolling into April, and we'll start seeing more active weather in terms of severe and tornado weather and stuff going into the later end of March and early April. And I'll give an update in the middle to latter parts of March on when we are expected to see the severe weather really ramp up for the country. Because this year it is supposed to be just as active as last year, and it could start again middle to end of this month and really ramp up then. So I'll give you an update in about 2 to 3 weeks. Alright, other than that, you can check out other videos on my channel, or if not, then you don't have to. Anyways, catch you guys later.